Hey everyone, so just to kick off, we're here going to work out the eligible comment entries for the money giveaway from the last two videos, which is basically 1 mil up for grabs from each episode. The way I'm going to work this out to work out who is eligible or not, because for some reason I can't seem to find a full list of everyone I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and a lot of channels actually have it set where you can't see whether, or rather you can't see who they are subscribed to. So this is the only way that I find that I can do it, is to go through subscribe status and click subscribe to me and click apply. So at that point, the only people that entered is Dunsterin and White Rosie 48. It's the only entries that met the actual eligibility criteria. So CT75N with Arsene Gold Actual, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to subscribe. Reaper of Beards, Madrang, you're going to have to subscribe. And Archreaver, I could have sworn you were subscribed, but it's not coming up for some reason. So unless you've unsubscribed or you have your YouTube settings set to where I can't see if I'm subscribed to you, I don't know if that is a privacy setting in there or whatever. So for now, I'm gonna just give 1 mil to each of Rosie and Dunsterin. To any of the rest of you who did enter, if you are subscribed and for whatever reason you're not showing up again, I'm actually showing this. I wasn't going to show this. I was just going to show a wheel. You can see I'm even looking up here how to see the list of them all. But I was just going to literally show the wheel with the names and spin it. But just so no one thinks there's a fix. Yeah, the only people who are actually subscribed to commented apparently is White Rosie 48 and Danny Morris Dunsterin. So yeah, congratulations to those who won. To those who didn't win, for whatever reason with the issue with the subscriptions, if you want to get in touch, if you can show me that you are subscribed, but for some reason this wasn't showing it, obviously we'll take steps to remedy that. And this video, just like the previous ones, still has the same competition running. So if you're subscribed to the channel and you leave a comment in the description below with your RuneScape name, you're entered to win a mil in game. So let's move on with the rest of the video anyway. Here we are at the Grand Exchange. White Rosie is coming to meet us to claim her 1 mil prize from the giveaway. Again, Dunsterin, I've added you in game. I think, yeah. So just you add me, and when you're online, we'll arrange to meet up in order to give you your money. And again, to anyone else who entered that filter thing wasn't showing you up as subscribed. Again, if you are subscribed and that's just not showing up for whatever reason, maybe you have to just flick off a privacy setting or something, whatever it may be, do that. Send me a screenshot or something, showing that that you actually are subscribed and that it's wrong or whatever, and I'm more than happy to do another giveaway. More than happy. But Rosie's up here now trying to say about not taking the money. Just take the fucking goddamn money, Riley. There's your 1 mil. GZ. Congratulations. Yes, lovely jubbly. Look at her being fucking all rich with her dragon plate body and shit. Ever since that Cape of Skulls! That Cape of Skulls that I'm totally not in any way even a little bit jealous about. But yeah, anyway, folks, so yeah, this is not a fix. Oh, brilliant. That's a great camera angle. This is not a fix. I swear to God, that's why I wanted to include the clip of showing me actually filtering the comments. So please, again, anybody, if there is any issues and you are subbed and it's showing that you're not, get in touch. We can sort it out. It's absolutely no issue. But the giveaway is running again from this video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the description below with your RuneScape name, and you'll be entered to win 1 mil in next week's video. There we are then with the weekly tiers of Gothics, the 197 tiers. I really wish I got 200, but thanks to max quest points I get in there for a good amount of time. 13k rune crafting experience, up to 71 rune crafting. Fantastic. So I had decided I need to do a little bit of Herblore now that Herblore and rune crafting are both 71, and I want to make sure that my tiers of Gothics does not go into Herblore. Because although I hate Herblore, I hate rune crafting even more. So I'm going to make a bunch of super restores for now. I know there's probably quicker or less costly ways or whatever of doing it, but I don't care. I just want to get the level over and done with, because I hate this goddamn nightmare money sink of a skill. We're going to work a little bit on farming. You can see here we're buying up some things for to finish off the herb grind, but also to do a few tree runs and fruit tree runs. So we'll see once all that stuff buys, because again we still have that master clue in the bank which needs 85 farming. So, and with this click right here, 76 farming. Very happy with that. I did some farm runs, or tree runs rather, off camera. They were just kind of boring, but I no longer need to boost to plant anima seeds, so that's good. We're just going to quickly fly through here a few birdhouse runs, just because again I may as well train that hunter passively, because why on earth not, especially considering I was coming to Fossil Island to plant mahoganies anyway. I was going to just speed the rest of these clips up and just put music over the top of it, but the reality is the clips are so short that it really wasn't even worth doing that. Let's just do a quick little price check of what we got from this first bird run here, see if we get anything juicy from any of these nests. Not really, I suppose. A gold ring. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that making bank with just a standard gold ring? But I won't complain though, obviously we got a U seed there, which is decent money, 74k. Forget about the banana tree seed and the gold ring, but U seed's nice. I actually have more clips of birdhouse runs, but decided not to include them. We're just selling off here some extra axes, pickaxes and things like that we have sitting in the bank that didn't go into the loot tab because I already had them in other tabs, just to make a little bit of money, because, you know, why on earth not? They're just sitting in the bank doing nothing. So we had an extra dragon axe, some rune axes, some rune pickaxes, and now we also have a few extra pairs of dragon boots from the last spiritual creatures task. Pop those in there, insta sale, fantastic, nice little bit of money. And with these last eggs being added here, we should get 72 herb lore. Now rune crafting can stay at the lowest level, and we've unlocked the ability to make ranging potions. You know, progress is progress, but we hit a nice milestone there as well of 1950 total. So I just wanted to make this clip just to show how I fight the Grotesque Guardian. So I quick start the bell, I use quick prayers to turn on protect from range, I run to the ground tile there marked on the screen, I flick on my my rigger, and I begin to shoot away with the blowpipe at dawn. As soon as dusk comes over and kind of swings his first punch, we run to the other tile marker. This kind of catches him in his walking path, and he kind of just spins around you like that. Sometimes it won't work, or he will fix himself, and you just need to run between the 4 tiles again to catch him. So once you've done 50% damage to dawn, this phase happens. The little orbs will appear on the ground that cause you damage if you're stood within 1 square of them, so just make sure you are not stood within 1 square of any of the yellow or purple orbs on the ground. At that point I do switch to my melee gear, which is just a torture amulet and a halberd. As soon as the stage with Dusk begins, I run over and hit him with the halberd spec, then run away as he will glow yellow there, which will smack you against the wall and deal heavy damage. While I'm run away, I will switch then to my defender and my whip. As soon as he's finished glowing yellow, put on the piety and protect the melee and run in and fight him again until he is 50%. Throughout the fight, these rocks will fall from the ceiling to the ground. Just make sure again you're not stood within 1 square of them, or you will take heavy damage. You will then get another phase with the fiery orbs appearing on the ground once Dusk is at 50%. Again, just try your best not to stand within 1 square of them, otherwise you will take damage, and it can stack up pretty quick. Same as before. Pop on your range prayer, but at this point Dawn will shoot out these energy spheres. You got to run around and pick up those energy spheres, because if you don't, they will increase in size and will eventually be sucked into Dawn and heal her. As they increase in size, they deal more damage to you as you pick them up, so it's pretty much impossible to do this boss without taking at least a little bit of damage. They give you 2 damage at their beginning size, 10 damage once they've increased in size once, and 20 damage once they've increased in size again. So again, use the same ground markers there to try and pull Dusk into the point where he can't hit you. Put Rigger back on and shoot away at Dawn until she is dead. You will then run over to automatically smash Dawn if you have the Gargoyle Smasher perk unlocked. While I'm running over then, I switch off my prayers to not waste any points. At this stage now, Dusk will throw you across the room and catch you in a ring of fire. You simply have to run to the gap. If the gap is against the wall, stand in the gap, and you will not take any damage. As the fire disappears, put your prayers back on, have your melee weapon ready, and run over and spec Dawn at the beginning, or Dusk rather, at the beginning of a stage, the same as before. At this point though, Dusk will use both melee and ranged attacks. They will alternate, and as far as I'm aware, it's a totally random pattern, so just try your best to protect against whichever one he is using. Generally though, if he does use one, he will use it more than once. He normally doesn't do just one and then switch back. Attack Dusk at this point then with melee until Dusk is dead, and again you will auto smash. While the auto smash is happening, I turn my prayers off, I eat if I need to eat, and heal if I need to heal, and that's it. Just going to jump in the montage here because we got the Granite Ring Lad kill. That's the second unique that we've had from this boss, the first one actually being the rarest one of the Black Tourmaline core, obviously if you're not including the Granite Maw as a unique. It's only worth around 40k, but nice to see nonetheless. That's quite enough bossing for one day, so we've taken a break from it all to come here and hang out with our boy Only Trails. He's on that whip grind while on stream there, so he's getting the whip. But there's one guy showed up that isn't from the clan chat, and all the rest of us are, and we're all kind of dicking around, so it's just general fun times. He is smoke barraging or smoke bursting or whatever it is these abyssal demons while eating wild pies to boost the Slayer level. But me and the boys, we're just kind of hanging out, you know. So if you do enjoy clue scroll content, or you're looking for a pretty wholesome CC that always loves helping each other out to hang out in, join the Only Trails CC and check him out on YouTube and Twitch and so on. See, we've got a guy from the CC there trolling, saying he's an overrated streamer. Someone from the CC actually dropped like 10 whips in this room, and I ran here to try and get one, but because I had the log and changed worlds, I wasn't online for long enough before they were dropped, and they literally all despawned and disappeared, like 10 of us whips. But myself and Polo and Cake's hanging out there as well, and I can't remember who else, but there was quite a few there. We tried to get a lot of our Jump for Joys in sync, and it worked a fair bit there for a little while, so that was quite a lot of fun hanging out and doing everything else. But while we have these clips just playing in the background and having fun and whatever else, I just want to again say about the giveaway competition. So if you are subscribed, or even if you're not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel, ping on the notification bell to be notified at the very least weekly when we upload. But if you would like to be entered into the competition to win 1 mil GP in game every single week. All you got to do is be subscribed and tell me what your RuneScape username is in the comments below, because if you do win, I will be adding you in game and letting you know via RuneScape. So add me. Obviously my name is there on the screen all the time. It's MICKY-KUN. Add me, and if you win, I will add you up, and we will go from there. We got to get our cheers on though for Mr. Trails, as he was running out of wild pies. But really, I'm not going to ramble on for any longer. Thank you very much for watching, anybody who did. I realise there really isn't all that much content in this week's episode. There is a possibility that coming in the near future, I may have to change videos to fortnightly uploads. But for now, we're going to keep it going with weekly and see how we get on. But yeah, anybody, any thoughts, feelings, anything else, please leave it in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you all next week. And don't forget to leave that comment to win a mil, because, you know, a mill's a mill. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.